Hoosier State so prized a possession is the old oaken bucket that I heard of a coach who won it for the first time and slept with it that night. From Bloomington to West Lafayette, the fans look to have their say in this in-state showdown. Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Indiana Hoosiers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, he is so excited to bring his team here into the home of a Big Ten opponent. He's aware that a lot of guys here are playing with a chip on their shoulder, under-recruited, not appreciated, maybe overlooked by some of these Big Ten teams. But they want to prove they're just as good, maybe even improve their stock in the portal for next season. We'll see how it plays out here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Boilermakers will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Indiana's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. The Hoosiers had no problem as they ran away from the Boilermakers the last time they met.
And that was a game Purdue fans want to forget. They made way too many mental errors in that one. It really was Purdue.
And I guess Purdue needs to produce today if Purdue wants to do something special.
Looking for a crease. It's Richard. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Quick catch. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Left side is shot. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Hoosiers are marching down the field. Gives it.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like, the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. And you have... Anytime you have two 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around. And that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. This rivalry dates back to 1891, and you want to know how important the old Oaken bucket is? When Lee Corso won it for the first time, he slept with the bucket.
There are NFL players that don't sleep with the Lombardi Trophy, so that just shows you how important this trophy is to these two teams.
Well, it shows you how awesome Lee Corso is, too, because he's also the guy that, when he had a lead on Ohio State, called a timeout, brought all of his players on the field, and took a picture in front of it saying Indiana was beating Ohio State.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Right side, it's shot. Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
You start to get that offense going.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Hoosiers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running the red zone, it's Pritchard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
To throw, it's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Just feeds the running back. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keeping his eyes downfield. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Final game of the regular season, and you just hope this is not serious. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Trying to take it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass, it's Hoover. In traffic, it's shot. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This rivalry has a deep and storied history. Plenty of memorable moments. Here are a few of them. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Drops back on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit. The old Oaken bucket dates all the way back to 1925, but the rivalry itself goes back even further. 1891, alumni associations from both sides decided What's the perfect, most suitable trophy? Well, of course, an Oaken bucket.
Yeah, of course, a bucket. A bucket's the perfect reason and the perfect thing to fight for. What are you going to win today? I'm going to win a bucket. No, but I mean, I think the history of it's cool, but Jesse, when you make it a trophy game, it's just so much more fun. It's so much more energy. It's so cool. You're going to celebrate with it. You're going to go grab it right after the game.
Yeah, you know, both Purdue and Indiana, they're hoping to add a score, a date, the city this game was played in. Someone's adding a P or an I to the old Oaken bucket.
They just keep firing. Caught. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got some room under the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming at him.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Once he got some room, it was over.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle, and with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Hits inside. It's Richard. Breaks into the open. Past the 40. Past the 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana! Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off play action on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
He'll throw it, and he gets rid of it.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh setter downs going to the air.
It is such a luxury for a defensive coordinator when you know you can get after the quarterback. This is the best team in the nation right now in getting sacks, whether they rush 4, 5, or 6. Time and time again, when they get the opponent in a passing situation, they're able to get home and create negative plays.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It's blocked, and he ends up taking a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Looks it in. Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the 2nd quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you could really get dangerous in this ballgame.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Sends it back in motion. Snaps on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Running inside, it's Gibson. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The Hoosiers take their first time out. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 42, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Changing the routes with his receivers. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Oh, pressure's coming. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on fourth. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Hoosiers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. They're all over it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. Second and long working here. He's changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. He spins that thing down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. The run inside. It's Terrell.